Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to your Wednesday night quiz with myself, Scott. Thank you for joining me tonight, guys. Really appreciate your company, as always. I'm just going to chat for a couple of minutes, give everybody plenty of chance to jump on board. I'm asking for your support tonight as well, guys. I would love it if we could get record numbers tonight. On Saturday's quiz, we had a peak of about 180 players. It would be fab if we could top the 200 tonight, guys. So I'm asking for your support with that. If you're watching us via a refeed through Facebook, can you host a watch party? Can you share this YouTube channel? Give us as many shares, subscriptions, likes, etc. as you can. Let's see if we can get to 200 tonight, guys. Would be fab if we could. So if you can do a watch party, do a share on YouTube, please do so. If you can encourage friends and family to give us a like, to give us a share as well. Remember, on the YouTube channel, it is Scott's Live Quiz channel. So YouTube, Scott's Live Quiz channel. Facebook is Scott's Live Quiz page. So Scott's Live Quiz channel for YouTube, and for Facebook, it is Scott's Live Quiz page. So we'll give everybody plenty of time in there, guys. I see you've already started posting in the comments. Keep that going, guys. Keep posting in the comments. Remember, one of the main rules of our quiz night, the comments there, guys, that is where you banter, but never post an answer. It's where you banter, but never post an answer. So we can stick to that rule, guys. It keeps it fun for everybody. You need your quiz essentials. You need a pen. You need a pad. And you need, ideally, a Rooster's beer. Mine this evening is the Pilsner. The Pilsner. What are you guys drinking? Let us know. Share some pictures on our Facebook page. Remember, guys, you can't do photos on Facebook. You can, you can do photos on Facebook, but on YouTube, you just used your comments. If you've got us on your big telly, watching us on your smart TV, remember, if you want to comment on the YouTube post, you need to do that via another medium. So your tablet, your phone, or your laptop, etc., etc. But you can find us on the big telly, on the smart telly, just by doing a search of Scott's Live Quiz channel. We will just allow a few more people to drop in, guys. I've got a couple of jobs for you guys before we start. You will note on the Facebook page today, we've asked you to have a think about your team name. I asked for some feedback on Saturday, and one of the suggested areas of feedback was that we give people a little bit more time to think of a team name. So what we're going to start doing each day before a quiz, we do the Roosters quiz on a Wednesday. We do our Saturday night quiz. That obviously on a Saturday, both quizzes, Wednesday at 8 o'clock with Roosters, and the Saturday night, 8 o'clock also. On the day of the quiz, we will send you the direct live link that you will need to take part. So what you will need to do is you'll get your live link there, and we will give you an early heads up as well, guys. We will give you an early heads up as to what the team name is. So that'll give you a chance to have a think. So start posting in the comments your team name, and we are looking for, what would you call your lockdown beer? We're playing tonight, thanks to the brilliant team at Roosters. We are playing for free beer delivered to your door. Remember, it's not about who's the brightest person. We pick somebody at random who takes part, and you will get a core range mixed case of 12 beers delivered to your door anywhere in the UK mainland, courtesy of Roosters. On behalf of the team at Roosters, they want me to extend their huge thanks to everybody who is supporting their web shop. It's roosters.co.uk. Have a look at the guys. absolutely brilliant beer delivered to your doors. You're giving those guys loads and loads and loads of support. They're getting inundated with orders, but they say, please keep them coming and they will service them as best you can. Usually it takes to get packaged and delivered to your door anywhere between about 5 to 7 days across the UK mainland. Hopefully a little bit quicker if it's on the local van around Harrogate, Knaresborough and Wetherby. Like myself, Roosters are based in Harrogate, which is in North Yorkshire. And then we got the local areas that the local delivery serves. Otherwise, we send it all via DHL, hence why it can take up to about a week for your beer to arrive. So the simple rule is plan in advance, guys. Plan in advance for your beer, please. So your team name, what we need is, what would you call your lockdown beer? What would you call your lockdown beer? And that is where you get your team name from tonight. So the suggestion myself, Sally and Patch came up with was Hoppy at Home. Hoppy at Home. Got a couple of people jumping on and saying hi already. Matt Pullen, hi, how you doing, buddy? Things all right? For those that don't know, have a look, Google or YouTube, Dance Matt. Dance Matt. Dance, DANCE, MATT. That is Matt Pullen. He is a fab kids entertainer. He's done loads of live stream videos to keep the kids entertained, get them dancing along to Baby Shark and the like. Brilliant kids entertainer. Kids absolutely love him. And I know some adults do too. So have a look out for Dance Matt if you can. And Alison Heaney, hello. You're back after winning last week. I hope your beer arrived. I hope you've enjoyed your beer. Tell you what, I bet you're having a can of it tonight. Send us a picture, Alison. We will send that over to our Facebook page. We would love to see that. You've got another key job as well tonight, guys. Round 1, round 3, or round 5. R1, R3, or 5. When are you playing your Rooster Booster this evening? You will get double points, guys. Double points for R1, R3, or R5. Post that in the comments with your team name. Write it on your quiz sheets as well. You cannot change. You made your decision, and you will get double points all the way through. Double points for that entire round. R1, R3, R5. Don't forget, guys, let's keep sharing and caring. Sharing and caring. We've got about 130 people on at the moment, which is fab. So just keep sharing and caring, please, guys. So what we do here, it's not about who the smartest cookie is. It's about socially engaging with as many people as we can. We're trying to break that social isolation that lockdown brings. That's why we're here. That's why Roosters have asked me to reach out to everybody. We don't mind who wins. We want everybody to have an absolute brilliant hour. And then we'll just pick somebody at random to send a beer to. So anybody can win tonight, guys. It's about participation, or as we like to call it, social quistancing. Thank you. Jonathan McCallendon, Keg Kickers Plan. Keg Kickers Clan, even. KKK, not so sure. Keg Kickers Clan. That's Jonathan McCallendon. And the Mad Natters, Old Prickly Bitter, playing in Knaresborough. We have got Stephen Sanders and his team, the Prisoner of Alcatraz. Like it, lockdown, Alcatraz. We've got Liz M, who's playing from Mosul in Germany. Hi, Liz. Thank you for reaching out far and wide and playing as team name Teufelhus, which is German for the devil's trousers. There we go. We've gone European tonight, guys. We have gone European. You might remember last week, as the term hashtag social quistancing is catching on, so popular, I said, send us your pictures, send us your photos of the creative use of the word social quistancing. I said it as a bit of a joke, but my God, you've responded. You've responded. And in my post today, I got 2 lovely pictures sent to me. 2 lovely, lovely pictures, which 2 lovely young boys from Guildford down in Surrey have sent to me. This is social distancing. Let's take a look at the gallery. So that's our first one. That is our first one. And that is from Tom Spencer in Guildford. Tom Spencer in Guildford. Our second one. This is from his brother, his slightly elder brother. That's from Jack Spencer. I think I've done lovely drawings there. That's from Jack Spencer. And the first one again, that's from Tom Spencer. Tom Spencer in Guildford, age 20. And that's from Jack Spencer. Jack Spencer is 22. So thank you for your artwork, guys. Really appreciate that. Anybody else who wants to send pictures in, hashtag social distancing. This is going viral. So thank you for what you've done. Obviously, that hasn't come from Jack and Tom, age 20 and 22. I know they're doing the quiz. I had to have a joke at their expense because their dad told me I had to. Hello, Nick. How are you? Hi, Corinne. And hello, Jack's girlfriend. Sorry, I don't know Jack's girlfriend's name other than she's Jack's girlfriend. So the lads didn't send me those pictures. Basically, I had to get my neighbour's kids involved to draw those for me today, literally just for that little joke. So to my next door neighbour, Bessie and Freddie, thank you for playing along. I think I owe you both an ice cream. Don't forget, guys, I sit in the foreground, but we have a team here at Scots Live Quiz that make it all possible. The beautiful Sally Social, my lovely wife, she's next door running the social media. We don't sit in the same room because there's a slight delay on the feed and it gets really, really confusing for us. And if there's one thing I don't like, it's to be delayed when I feed. So we've got Sally Social next door and she's in there with Patch. Patch the dog occasionally goes a bit crackers, has a bit of a bark. Patch is our rescue dog. He's a 13-year-old boy and he's been with us just over a week now. And I tell you what, he's an absolute delight to have around. So I reckon it's about time that we got off and running. So if you haven't done so already, lean forward, take that from me. Thank you. That's your Rooster Booster. Remember to play that round 1, round 3, or round 5. I also need one of you to lean forward, just one member from the team. I need you to lean forward right into your screen like that, guys. As far in as you can. I need one member from each team to do that. That's it. One of you agrees going to do it. Everybody lean in. Are you all leaned in? There we go. You had a pound in your ear. I'll put that down. Now you'll be able to listen to the questions. I will be repeating each question twice. So I'll repeat each question twice as we progress through. Remember, don't post anything in the answers, please, guys. No post in the answers. The comments are for banter. Never post an answer. So, have we all played our Rooster Booster? Would you like to know what your rounds are this evening? If you are playing it in round 1 this evening, guys, you are getting double points on entertainment. Entertainment 1. Round 2 will be the usual anagrams, always a crowd pleaser. Round 2 will be your anagrams. Round 3, guys, is potluck. Potluck, if you're playing your Rooster Booster. Double point on potluck. Round 4 is your dingbats. Round 4. Talking of dingbats, I just noticed the name Matt Dickinson pop up. He's playing it on round 1, which is entertainment. And round 5 is sport. Double points if you said round 5, which I believe Tim Franks did. I see Simon King has played it on round 1, which is entertainment. I know he loves his sport, so he'll be absolutely gutted. So your double point rounds again, guys. Round 1, entertainment. Round 3 is potluck. Round 5 is sport. And interspersed are your usual round 2 anagrams and round 4 dingbats. Let's social distancing. We have got about 140 players at the moment, guys. 140 players. Thank you all for your company this evening. Question 1, round 1 in entertainment. Films in the classic film Bullitt, Steve McQueen rides a Ford Mustang along the streets of which city? Question 1 again. Films in the classic film Bullitt, Steve McQueen rides a Ford Mustang along the streets of which city? So feel free, as you want, guys, to banter away in the comments as much as you like, but no answers, please, guys. No clues, no answers to go in there. But chat amongst yourselves. Myself and Sally Social, the comments are flying through so fast, we don't have time to respond to everything. What Sally Social will do a couple of times throughout the quiz is post the prize that you can win from Roosters this evening. That is also timed to go on our Facebook page very soon, so you can see what you can win tonight simply from taking part. And that'll be safely and securely delivered to your door. Question number 2. On which subject did J.R. Hartley write a book? On which subject did J.R. Hartley write a book? Question number 3. In the 1980s TV series Heart to Heart, what was the name of Max's dog? In the 1980s TV series Heart to Heart, what was the name of Max's dog? Question number 4. Which comic strip character appeared in the video for Paul McCartney's We All Stand Together? Which comic strip character appeared in the video for Paul McCartney's We All Stand Together? Question number 5. TV. What was the name of Father Ted's housekeeper? What was the name of Father Ted's housekeeper? So I can see Sally Social has just shared a link there, and that link is for your Roosters beers. Anybody wants to take a look, that'll be there in the comments. It's also on our Facebook page, and it's posted in the Facebook event itself, so you can look back at any time, guys. Number 6. Which BBC male newsreader was born in Sri Lanka? Which BBC male newsreader was born in Sri Lanka? Question number 8 on the books. Number 7 on books. Which of the Bronte sisters wrote the novel Jane Eyre? Which of the Bronte sisters wrote the novel Jane Eyre? And your last one in this round, guys, your last one. Who sings the theme tune to the new James Bond film for 2020? Who sings the new James Bond film theme for the film to be released in 2020? So quick recap on those again, guys. Any you missed, I'm going to take you 1 to 8. So stand by your beds. Stand by your beds. Number 1, films in the classic film Bullitt. Steve McQueen rides a Ford Mustang along the streets of which city? Number 2, on which subject did J.R. Hartley write a book? Number 3, in the 1980s TV series Heart to Heart, What was the name of Max's dog? Number 4, which comic strip character appeared in the video for Paul McCartney's We All Stand Together? Number 5, what was the name of Father Ted's housekeeper? Number 6, which BBC male newsreader was born in Sri Lanka? Oh, Stephen Sanders is liking round 1. Rob Cully's not quite so sure. Number 7, books. Which of the Bronte sisters wrote the novel Jane Eyre? Which of the Bronte sisters wrote the novel Jane Eyre? And your final one in this round, guys. Who sings the theme tune to the James Bond film to be released in 2020? I know the release date has changed a few times because of coronavirus, but who sings the latest James Bond theme? Okay, we are going to move on to your anagrams. Okay, so I got a little bit stick at the weekend. We had, let's just say we had some anagram issues. It's the last time I'm going to let Patch set the anagram rounds because we had some letters missing. We had some letters missing from the anagrams, which you guys took great pleasure in absolutely crucifying me in the comments. So yeah, thanks for that. That was really nice of you. So yeah, you all had a little bit of ridicule, a little bit of a joke at my expense, but I'm sure we wouldn't have missed any letters out this week. So are we ready, guys? Are we ready? Your first one. That's a healthcare provider. Oh, no, cancel that. I've missed a letter out of that one. Sorry, we'll cancel that, guys. Cancel that one. Missed letter again. Right, let's do these properly now, shall we? Right, that's for your ridicule. Thank you, people. Right, we have 3 cartoon characters. Are we ready? There is your first one. There's your first one. Write them down on your pad. Screen grab it. Take a photo, whatever you need to do. Dare nor earn. Dare nor earn. DARENORURN. Dare nor earn. And we're looking for a cartoon character. Don't forget, guys, you feel free to post in the comments. Don't put the answer, but if you feel you've got it right, if you guess your cartoon character, feel free to get all animated in the comments. Your second one. Whoa, we nearly gave the answers away there. If somebody was quick screen grabbing, they might have got them. Wrong bit of paper, Scott. Number 2, Angered Sumo. I would have been if you'd seen the answers in time. Angered Sumo. ANGEREDSUMO. Angered Sumo. Name the cartoon character. Wow, letters missing this week. Answers given out the next. Wow. And your third one, guys. Your third one. Of course, which cartoon character is that? Egg John Stereo. Name the cartoon character. Write it down, guys. Write it down. Take a photo, whatever you need. I will show all 3 again. Then I'll give you a couple of minutes. I will catch up with Sally Social on what's happening on the social media. Are we ready? Get ready with your phone to grab them if you need to, guys. Write them down. Dare nor earn. DARENORURN. DARENORURN. Angered Sumo. ANGEREDSUMO. An Egg John Stereo. EGGJONSTEREO. Egg John Stereo. Remember, it doesn't matter how they're mixed together. Like that last one isn't a 3, 3, and a 6. All the letters are just mixed together. I'm looking for 3 cartoon characters, guys, from those anagrams. I'm looking for you to start putting your bragging rights in the comments. Remember, just banter, never give an answer. You've got a couple of minutes, guys. I'm going to disappear. Feel free to have a look around the room. Look at photos of the mother-in-law, a couple of new photos, whatever you want to look at. Have a look around my room, get the answers. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. So we all got the anagrams then. Nice and easy. Good evening to Nigel, who's asked, he's aware that I spent 14 years in a former life working for Royal Mail. He asked, like the anagrams, did I lose letters then? Thanks, Nigel. First class comedy from Nigel there. There's one thing about a joke with Nigel, you'll never force it. Thank you, Nige. Appreciate that. Thanks for your company. Hope you're keeping all right, buddy. Everybody's keeping well and safe. I'm going to take you through your answers, guys. Your first 11 questions, round 1 and 2. Round 1 and 2. And then I will ask you to post your scores after I've given you your first 11 answers. Round 1, Steve McQueen rode a Ford Mustang in Bullet through the streets of San Francisco. San Francisco. Number 2, J.R. Hartley wrote a book by fly fishing. Fly Fishing by J.R. Hartley. Number 3, in the 1980s TV series, Heart to Heart was the name. What was the name of the dog? Max's dog? It was Freeway. 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 I was being Max. Number 4, Paul McCartney, We All Stand Together, featured Rupert Bear. Rupert Bear, probably the best thing about that song. Number 5, what was the name of Father Ted's housekeeper? Mrs. Doyle. Mrs. Doyle. Evening, Miss Doyle. Rachel, hope you're with us this evening. Hope you're well. Number 6, the Sri Lankan BBC newsreader, George Alagaya. George Alagaya. Number 7, which of the Bronte sisters wrote Jane Eyre? That was Charlotte Bronte. Charlotte Bronte. And your last one in the round, number 8, the Bond film, is Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. We're moving on to your anagrams, guys. Your anagrams. We were looking for 3 cartoon characters. 3 cartoon characters. Your first one, Meep Meep Roadrunner. It is a Roadrunner. Your second one, Angatsumo, Danger Mouse. That is Danger Mouse. And your third one, I'll be honest, if you got this third one, I'll be mightily impressed. So feel free to brag in the comments if you got Egg John Stereo. Egg John Stereo. That is George Jetson. Meet George Jetson. There you go, guys. They are your 3 anagrams. I tried to show you the answers. There they are. If you wanted all of them, there they are, all on one page. Nice and easy, really, when you got the answers. So we had Roadrunner, Danger Mouse, and George Jetson. What have you scored out of 11? Or if you did well on round 1 and played your Rooster Booster, you could have as many as 19. So your round 1, it's a single point for each question. Double it up, guys. If you played your Rooster Booster, double the whole round. So you could have got 16 on round 1, plus 3 for your anagrams, maximum of 19. If you are yet to play your Rooster Booster, you've got a maximum of 11. Let's start posting in the comments, guys. Who's done well? Who nailed the anagram? Who got George Jetson? Let us know in the comments, guys. Okay, so the scores are flowing in thick and fast. Somebody's just said 19 out of 19 now. I'm not convinced, I'll be honest. I'm not convinced. So the comments coming in nice and fast. Oh, Vicky Larson, good score. Good score. I'll be honest, Vicky Larson, quite bright when it comes to a quiz. She just gets dragged down by her partner so often. But quite bright when she does it on her own. So let's crack on, shall we? Let's crack on. Round 3. It's Potluck. It is Potluck. Okay. So, who has played Rooster Booster in round 3? Who's played their Rooster Booster in round 3? Question 1 on Potluck. What is the name of the collapsible device used by traffic police to puncture the tyres of an oncoming vehicle? What is the name of a collapsible device used by traffic police to puncture the tyres of an oncoming vehicle? Oh, Suzanne Blacker, Rooster Booster time, bring it on. We've got 144 on at the moment, guys. Thank you to the 144 who are playing. Really appreciate your company, guys. Question number 2. Question number 2. How would a wine merchant describe 68 degrees Fahrenheit? How would a wine merchant describe 68 degrees Fahrenheit? Just a heads up, guys, we might have a bark very soon. Patch has just gone on walkabout. He's left Sally in the lounge. He's now in the kitchen, but he's loitering. So expect a bit of Patch anytime soon. Number 3, what is the name for an auctioneer's hammer? What is the name for an auctioneer's hammer? Question number 4. What type of creature was the Beatrix Potter character Jeremy Fisher? What type of creature was the Beatrix Potter character Jeremy Fisher? I used to know this woman who could balance a pint of beer and a snooker cue on her head. It was Beatrix Potter. Number 5. Which lord resigned as the Foreign Secretary during the Falklands War? Which lord resigned as Foreign Secretary during the Falklands War? So if you can hear that loud drinking noise, that's Patch attacking his water bowl. It's not me supping down my Pilsner, okay? Just to be clear on that one. Number 6. Number 6. What is the name of the satellite train that has been visible over the last couple of nights? Patch says hi to Hugo as well, Chris. I'm taking from that Dottie's fast asleep. Hello, Hugo from Patch. So number 6, what is the name of the satellite train that has been visible over the last couple of nights? Question number 7 is a year's question. They all happened in the same year, but what year was it? Michael Watson suffers brain damage during a fight against Chris Eubank. The Warsaw Pact is disbanded and Graham Souness becomes the boss of Liverpool. They all happened in the same year, but what year was that? Michael Watson suffers brain damage during a fight against Chris Eubank. The Warsaw Pact is disbanded and Graham Souness becomes the boss of Liverpool. Interesting fact about Chris Eubank. Since we left the EU, he's simply now known as Chris Bank. Number 8. In which US city would you find the famous Space Needle Tower? Wow. Aya Williams. Aya Williams, we're doing a quiz. Aya Williams has just posted in the comments to say, I don't know how this guy ended up on my phone. I've no idea what he's on about. Well, Aya Williams, we're doing a quiz. You're now involved. Stick with it. Stick with it because you could get some beer at the end of it, Aya. So, number 8, in which US city would you find the famous Space Needle Tower? So let's recap those questions, guys. Recap your 8 potluck questions. What is the name of the collapsible device used by traffic police to puncture the tyres of an oncoming vehicle? How would a wine merchant describe 68 degrees Fahrenheit? What is the name for an auctioneer's hammer? What type of creature was the Beatrix Potter character Jeremy Fisher? Which lord resigned as foreign secretary during the Falklands War? That's question number 5. Number 6. What is the name of the satellite train that has been visible over the last couple of nights? Which year? All these things happened in the same year, but what year was it? Michael Watson suffers brain damage during a fight against Chris Eubank. The Warsaw Pact is disbanded and Graham Souness becomes the boss of Liverpool. All those are the same year, but what year is it, guys? And number 8, in which US city would you find the famous Space Needle Tower? They are your 8 potluck questions. 30 seconds, guys, and then I take you on to the Dingbats. 30 seconds, and then we take you on to the Dingbats. So we're going on to Dingbats, guys. For those that haven't played before, Dingbats are basically a cryptic picture that I will hold up to the screen for you. They're a cryptic picture. I hold it up at the screen, and basically you have to tell me what that picture means. Okay, that's what you have to do. You have to tell me what that picture means. So for those people who are familiar with catchphrase, what they say on there, say what you see. Say what you see. That's exactly what we're doing here. It's quite a cryptic picture, but you've got to work out what it means. Are we ready, guys? This is number 1 of 3. Number 1 of 3. What we got there, guys? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that say to you? Say what you see. Remember, if you need to screen grab it, write it down, copy it best you can, feel free to do so. Take a photo on your phone. I'll go through all 3 and then I will quickly pop each of them up back on the screen for you. That's your first one. Your second one. That's your second one. Very cryptic. What does that mean, guys? What does that mean? Grab it again if you need to, guys. Grab it again. And your third one. There we go. If that looks on screen like it's got a little bit of a surround, ignore the surround. Just focus on the letters, guys. Ignore the surround. That's just how it's printed. Focus on the letters. And what does that mean? There, you're free Dingbats. Quick recap, guys. A quick recap. Number one on your Dingbats. Number one. Number two. Second one, guys. What does that mean? What does number two mean? Sorry, that's bending a bit. Let me try and hold that straighter. There we go. Is that better? There we go. That's your second one, guys. That's your second one. And your third one. Here's your third one. I'm going for another word with Sally. Social, see what's happening on the social media. If there's anything I need to pick up on. Don't forget, guys, we are playing courtesy of the brilliant team at Roosters this evening. Roosters Brewing Company in Harrogate. The guys there really appreciate every support they're getting during these unprecedented times. You guys are inundating the web shop with orders. They've asked me just to say a massive thank you. Bear with the guys. They're working their way through those orders. They're getting them on the local delivery van. They're getting them sent out with DHL. Usually takes anywhere around sort of 5 to 7 days. I know when I've ordered personally, I've had some within 24 hours. I ordered some from my sister-in-law at the weekend, and they arrived at her house today. In fact, good evening, Helen. I hope you are enjoying your babyface assassins alongside the quiz tonight. And thank you to the brilliant team at Roosters for getting that delivered so promptly to Helen. I'm in Harrogate. She's in Leeds. I ordered Saturday, Sunday, and they were there this morning. So brilliant service. And those guys have donated a mixed case of 12 beers that will be delivered out to you, just like they were for Alison Heaney last week, who I also believe is Leeds based, but works very close to where Roosters are based. Couple of minutes, guys, then I'll take you through your potluck and your Dingbats ahead of our final round sport. Hey, we're back. Let me just pour my Pilsner here, and then I'm good to go again. Your last 30 seconds, guys. Last 30 seconds. So while I've been catching up with Sally Social. I also had a quick look on my phone because I've been getting messages, as I often do, throughout the quiz. And Andrew Haig, hello, sir. How are you doing? Nice to have you there, sat having a beer, playing along with the quiz. And now that's on my phone, at least that will stop it getting stolen. So thank you, Andrew. That's a service that you provided this evening. Appreciate that, sir. Hi, Vicky. Hope you're well. Right. Are we ready, guys? Let's go through your answers. Potluck, the collapsible police device for stopping oncoming vehicles, is a stinger. It is a stinger. Remember, guys, what I'm looking for, it's 1 point for each answer. If you played your Rooster Booster in round 3, you get double points all the way. But what I would do, just add those up at the end. Number 2, how would a wine merchant describe 68 degrees Fahrenheit? Room temperature. 68 degrees Fahrenheit is room temperature. Number 3, what is the name for the auctioneer's hammer? That is the gavel. A gavel. And given that we're on lockdown and there's Homes Under the Hammer and all the other kind of trash daytime programs, Bargain Hunt, etc., you must have got gavel. Number 4, what type of creature was the Beatrix Potter character, Jeremy Fisher? He was a frog. He was a frog. The Foreign Secretary who resigned during the Falklands War, Lord Carrington. Number 5, Lord Carrington. Number 6, the satellite train that's been visible for the last couple of nights is the Starlink. Starlink. I once came runner-up in a stargazing competition. Yeah, fabulous. I got the Constellation Prize. Which year Michael Watson suffers from brain damage during a fight against Chris Eubank? The Warsaw Pact is disbanded and Graham Souness becomes the boss of Liverpool in 1991. 1991. Remember, if you have got 1 year either way, you get nout. 1991 or nothing. And number 8, in which US city would you find the Space Needle Tower? That is in Seattle. Seattle. So quickly again, guys. 1, stinger, room temperature for 2. The gavel was 3. Number 4 was frog. Number 5, Lord Carrington. Number 6, Starlink. Number 7, the year 1991. And our final potluck was Seattle. Hang fire on posting scores, guys, because I'm going to take you through your Dingbats. How do we do with these tonight, guys? Some people love these, some people hate them. Let's see how you've done tonight. Number 1. I didn't think this one was too bad, actually, because what else could it have been? Sawn off shotgun. Sawn off shotgun. Number 2. Either love it or hate it, this one. Number 2. That was a crossword puzzle. So damn is a crossword and question mark's a puzzle. Crossword puzzle. And your third one. Your third one, read it backwards, and then you have got a backseat driver. A backseat driver. So your 3 again, guys. Sawn off shotgun, crossword puzzle, and backseat driver. So you've got potentially another 11 at that in that round, or another 19 if you played your Rooster Booster. So you could potentially be up to 30 now, or you could be on 22 if you are playing your Rooster Booster in round 5. So let us know how many you got, if that is out of 30 or if that is out of 22. So by default, let us know who is playing your Rooster Booster round 5 on sport, and if you are pleased to be playing it on sport. Again, one of those rounds, it's a love it or hate it round. Love it or hate it when it comes to sport. This is your 5th and final round, guys. And as before, there will be 8 questions in this round. 8 questions in this round. Just bear with me a moment, guys. My screen has just decided to have a moment on me. It's just sort of froze on me. I kind of zoom in and out when I do your pitch around your Dingbats and Anagrams, and it's just having a moment on me. Okay, so Steve Sanders, hi mate. You're Rooster Booster, are you then? You're where are we? You're under an arrow at the moment, so I can't. There we go. Oh, you've dropped off now. Okay, Kevin Crisell's flying. Clever bloke, that Kevin Crisell's. Loves these quizzes. Always so accurate. Kev Crisell's got mate in Lancashire, 49 and 3 weeks old nearly. So let's go for sport, guys. Let's a double bubble on sport. Ben Overton's playing. Now he likes a Rooster's beer, that Ben Overton fella. Jen, doing remarkably well. Jen and Chris, you're getting too good at these quizzes. You're normally known as the thickos. Jules, Ash, I'm so sure you can vouch for that. But you're starting to get a bit damn good at these quizzes. Number one, on sport. We've got 8 questions on your sport, guys. Who was the head of London's bid to host the 2012 Olympic Games? Who was the head of London's bid to host the 2012 Olympic Games? News just in from Charlie Wilson. Steve Sanders apparently smells. Wow, we've gone highbrow in the banter. Number 2. Oh, Graham's doing well. Hello, Graham. How are we doing? Jen's used some Irish words that I don't understand. Number 2, cricket. Which county joined the county championship in 1992? Cricket. Which county joined the county championship in 1992? Question number 3. What was footballer George Best's home city? What was footballer George Best's home city? Question number 4. Who was the 1991 World Snooker Champion? Who won the 1991 World Snooker Championships? Have you got that, or are you snookered? Number 5. Osama bin Laden was a fan of which football club? Osama bin Laden was a fan of which football club? Question number 6. Which British boxer was known as the Dark Destroyer? Which British boxer was known as the Dark Destroyer? Question number 7. In which sport do you throw stones at houses? Question number 8. Which Spaniard won the Tour de France 5 times in the 1990s? Which Spaniard won the Tour de France 5 times in the 1990s? I'm going to do a recap on your final 8 in sport, guys. Number 1, who was the head of London's bid to host the 2012 Olympic Games? Number 2, cricket. Which county joined the county championships in 1992? Number 3, what was footballer George Best's home city? Number 4, who won the 1991 World Snooker Championships? Number 5, Osama bin Laden was a fan of which football club? I think we can safely agree that question 5 of round 5 is the most random question of the night. Osama bin Laden was a fan of which football club? Question number 6. Which British boxer was known as the Dark Destroyer? Oh, so we have got Gretchen, who is watching from Dubai. Good evening, Gretchen, over in Dubai. I know that people of Dubai, they don't like the cartoon, The Flintstones, but the people of Abu Dhabi do. Number 7, in which sport do you throw stones at a house? In which sport do you throw stones at a house? Imagine you've gone to the trouble of connecting from Dubai, and that's what I give you. Wow. Stick with it, Gretchen. Stick with it. Number 8. Which Spaniard won the Tour de France 5 times in the 1990s? Which Spaniard won the Tour de France 5 times in the 1990s? They are your 8 questions on sport. I will give you a minute or two to fill in any remaining answers, guys, and then I will take you through it. You'll double bubble it if you've played your Rooster Booster. Then we will start posting final scores. But hang fire on posting final scores, because I need to give you tonight's keyword. Without the keyword, you can't be in with a chance of winning the beer. The guys at Roosters, a brilliant team, a Roosters Brewing Company in Hornby Park in Harrogate. Basically, they've asked me to say a huge thank you to everybody for your support. And as a gratitude for their support, they're going to send somebody some free beer tonight. This is what you call social quistancing. Social quistancing, guys. We're reaching out, we're connecting people, we're breaking down social isolation. And for somebody taking part, don't matter if you've scored 1 point, doesn't matter if you've scored a boatload of points, 30, 40 points, really doesn't matter. It's about taking part. What we do at the end of the quiz, we let all your scores drop in, and then I will put a post on Facebook in the next half an hour or so. I will let you know what your scores, how they ranked up this evening, and who is the lucky winner of the beer delivered to their home, courtesy of Roosters Brewing Company. I'm going to be back here 8 o'clock on Saturday, as always, every Wednesday with Roosters at 8 o'clock and every Saturday at 8 o'clock. We have had some fab prizes offered up on a Saturday as well. If there's anybody joined in tonight who feels in a position that they're able to donate a relevant prize that will make social isolating that bit easier for people, please get in touch via the Facebook page. Let us know what you can offer. Ideally, we need something that can be delivered in the UK mainland. So what we've had meat pack, we had some a selection of candles that were delivered on Saturday. We can have vouchers, we can have whatever you guys are able to offer up. It's a bit of fun, chance to give your company a little bit of a plug. Anybody who is able to donate an appropriate prize that can be easily delivered in the UK mainland, please get in touch via Scott's live quiz page on Facebook. That'd be fab, guys. If you can, that'd be much appreciated. Before I give you your answers, guys, also one final message. Anthony is one of my DJ colleagues here in Harrogate. He works for the brilliant Yorkshire DJ Beats. We've got a kind of collaboration of quiz hosts in Harrogate. We're all trying to do similar things. We're all trying to work with similar audiences, and we're all trying to engage people as positively as we can. Anthony from Yorkshire DJ Beats will be here at 8:15 tomorrow doing a live quiz. We will share a link on the Facebook page. He starts at 8:15, so you can do the clap for carers, do the clap for carers, then sit down and do Ant's quiz for an hour or so tomorrow evening. So let me take you through your answers, guys. Let me take you through your answers. Round 5. Who was the head of London's bid to host the 2012 Olympics? That was Sebco, Lord Sebco. Number 2, Durham joined the Cricket County Championship in 1992. Durham. George, best home city was Belfast. Number 3, Belfast. Number 4, John Parrott won the snooker championship in 1991. Number 5, Osama bin Laden was a huge Arsenal fan. A huge Arsenal fan. I know he had an arsenal of weapons, but wow. Number 6, Nigel Benn. Nigel Benn was a Dark Destroyer. Number 7, you throw stones at a house in curling. Curling. And the Spaniard that won the Tour de France 5 times in the 1990s was Miguel Indurain. Miguel Indurain. That's your 8 questions. Let me do a recap, guys, in case you missed any. 1 was Sebco, Lord Sebco. 2, Durham. Number 3 was Belfast. John Parrott was 4. Number 5 was Arsenal. Number 6 was Nigel Benn. Number 7 was curling. And number 8, Miguel Indurain. You have had 30 questions in total, but on one of those rounds, you've potentially got double points. There is a maximum of 38 available, guys. 38 available. Oh, Helena Newbold, that was too hard today. Too hard today. Guys, always welcome your comments. Stick comments in, guys. I'm going to keep chatting for a while. Right, you need your phrase that pays, guys. You need to post your scores up, your final score. And at the end of your score, you need to put the letters BFA, BFA, which stands for Baby Face Assassin. Baby Face Assassin. That I talked about that earlier. I sent a delivery of it to my sister-in-law. It was a birthday recently. So BFA, Ed's got it. Good lad, Ed. BFA, Baby-Faced Assassin. That is your phrase that pays. If it doesn't say BFA, you will not win the beer this evening. Vicky Larson's in, Matthew's in, Gabby's in, Lindsay's in, Rob's in. Kev Christels is in, Suzanne's in. They're flying in, guys. Vicky Haig's in. Good score. So there we go, guys. BFA, BFA. Remember, guys, it's not about the highest score. You will get picked out at random, guys. It's purely random. It needs to say BFA, Baby-Faced Assassin. Don't forget, guys, look on the Roosters website at their fab selection of beers. The brilliant tasting notes on there as well. www.roosters.co.uk. On behalf of the brilliant team there, Tom, Ollie, and all the rest of the guys, thank you ever so much for taking part. As always, I've got my thank yous to say. This quiz would not run if it wasn't for my gorgeous wife, Sally Social. She does everything in the background so that things work in the foreground. We would not have a quiz if it was not for Sally Social. Patch, he's done bugger all, if I'm honest, tonight. He's been asleep in the lounge, and then he's been asleep at my feet here in the dining room. So, Patch, absolutely no use whatsoever, but we love him to bits. So, what I'm going to do, guys, once you posted your comments, feel free to start dropping off. I just stay on for a little while so that everybody can get their comments in, because once I disable the chat, it kind of takes your opportunity away to post comments. I just want to say, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, look after one another, keep in touch, keep social distancing, and keep social distancing. Thanks ever so much, guys. We really, really appreciate you taking part. I personally like to say huge thanks to Team Roosters. They make these quiz what they are on a Wednesday night. We've had kind of 140, 150 players tonight. Please keep sharing it, guys, as far and wide as you can. Invite people to like the page. Get them on the Facebook page initially, because that gets all the updates of the events taking place. Then get them to subscribe to the page. We use YouTube basically to give us a good feed of the channel. YouTube gives us a great feed of the channel. Facebook is where we can sort of pre-plan everything, post all the events, schedule everything in, and we can engage with photos and things like that. Don't forget, like the two little lads did for me, Jack and Tom, send me your pictures, social distancing. Get creative, send us a photo, stick it on the Facebook page. Love to hear from you. As always, any pictures you want to send of your pets taking part in the quiz. Love to know what's going on, guys. Thank you ever so much. Really, really appreciate it, guys. Take care of one another. Look after yourselves, and thank you for taking part. Good night, guys.